The 11 people you will not meet in heaven, a prayer of St.G. We had nothing to fear from monsters of the deep, or of our dreams, or from under the bed. They could be seen in our midst, in everyone. Are there 11 not seen in heaven, or are there 11 million or 11 billion? They may be grouped. In ancient history, there were marauders such as Attila, the scourge of God, the epitome of cruelty. In his like are Vlad the Impaler and Genghis Khan, who slayed 60 million people, 30% of the world's population. There was the great serial killer, the Countess Dracula, Elizabeth Bathory, who tortured 650 girls to death. The great Roman Empire was brought down by the sins of the likes of Caligula and Nero, the Antichrist. At the edge of our time, Hitler, 11 million under personal authority, 50 million total, and Stalin, 20 million, Mao Zedong, 70 million, through forced labor, execution, and starvation. In their same time, Mussolini and Hirohito, 40 million, Pol Pot, who killed a third of his nation and people, the henchman, Eichmann, 6 million Jews, and 6 million unworthies, so-called, Himmler and Mengele. These are but the butchers of history who could not murder the soul. More dangerous are the ideas which came in the name of science. Hawking saying there is no God. But what happened to his thinking last year when he entered the void? Sagan saying we are made of star stuff. Gould and his invented punctuated equilibrium and 15 billion years of evolution. Or Darwin himself. And in his train, Teilhard de Chardin of the metaphysical joining of earth, of man, and of the divine. There is Roe versus Wade, which legally killed 60 million live infants. There were the Asimovs and other atheists who in 1933 declared the Humanist Manifesto, in which was said, the liberation we did not want for a certain system of morality, a liberation from this. We objected to the morality because it interfered with our sexual freedom. This statement in 1966. We are now on the 4th iteration of the Humanist Manifesto. There are, in history, the religious philosophies of Muhammad, Confucius, and Buddha, which enslaved the souls of billions. Even within the Christian church, heresies lost track of the gospel given to us. We have among us this day a modern-day philosopher whose best-selling books are charming tales of heaven, which indicate no knowledge of the living and true God. Dear Lord, what are we to do? We cannot say more truth than you have said, or give more evidence of the waywardness of all men. By his suffering and death, the Son of Man, Son of God, obtained an exclusive right to possession of believers, before which all other rights must give way. Certainly these men had no right to conquer and to slay, nor can we by any law slay innocents, nor can we place scientific or philosophical truth ahead of your revealed word. For the Word is a person, not an abstraction. His presence and power and reign are real. Of the supernatural realm, no one may invent tales concerning whom we will meet or why. Jesus has eternal sonship with the Father, and is the firstborn of us, his many brothers. This Son of Man has power on earth to forgive sins. Which of the above he will forgive, we do not know. There is much to forgive, even of our own lives. But it is done. We go to meet our number in heaven. Not 11, but an incountable number. Amen.